Hello and welcome back to Raccoon Justice, where justice done the Raccoon way is the only way to do justice. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please remember to give this video a massive thumbs up, comment everything you want to comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Sarah has been up to her old tricks again. Sarah and Chris. Okay, they've lost the plot, I feel, and we're going to expose them for being the idiots that they are, because that's what we like to do on this channel. Well, I like to do it. I don't know about everybody else. So, there was a few comments on last night's vlog, which Chris and Sarah just could not help themselves but respond to, and, well, they've since deleted them. So if you go and have a look for them, they're no longer there. But fortunately, as with everything else that they do, it gets captured before they delete. So, you know, Chris, Sarah, consider your actions in the future. But here we go. This is what... Well, there's two things I'm going to cover. And the first one is this one. This person says, is Jace ever gonna get a haircut? And now there was actually quite a few comments about Jace's haircut, or Jace's lack of a haircut within the vlog, within the vlog comments. So they chose to respond to this one though, and they've said no, not until Jace asks. Right? I've got to ask, Sarah, just how stupid are you? Just how... I don't have any words for what's coming out of your mouth. Until your 3-year-old son asks for a haircut which he's never had and doesn't comprehend what it is. You've spent 3 years kind of making them feel like a haircut is actually quite a scary thing. So he's not going to ask for it. He doesn't know what a haircut is because he's never ever had one. And you're expecting a 3-year-old then to ask you for a haircut. But the interesting thing there is that you seem to be waiting until he's old enough to consent to this haircut. Basically, it's up to him, but he's got to be... Because you're not going to cut it for him unless he consents to it. And when the same cannot be said for you vlogging the hell out of him, because that doesn't fit into your agenda, does it, Sarah? Interesting that you do understand consent when it suits you. But anyway, so you're going to wait until what, he's 10, 12, 15? What's the age that you're going to wait until he asks for his haircut? Because he doesn't understand that his hair is looking a bit shoddy. Because this is the misconception. There was a few comments saying how he should get his haircut because it would look healthier if he does. But then all the IFAM jumped on all these people saying, oh my god, how dare you call his hair girl's hair, and you know, you wouldn't be asking for girls to get their hair cut, so why do you ask? Well, the thing is that we do think that the girls should be getting their hair cut too, so it's not really just specific to Jace, but it's the brainwashed on there. But speaking of brainwashed, this will absolutely blow your mind, blow your god-forsaken mind. Just listen to this. So there was a question here, and it was about the girls' education and how they're not getting an education, and it just threw up the biggest vitriol you've ever seen, and stupidity too. we're going to go through a few of the responses before we get to the piece de resistance, which would be Chris and Sarah's viewpoint. So please stay with me, it gets interesting. This person is the first to jump on and say, what do you mean? Sitting at a desk being force-fed says, what do you mean? Sitting at a desk being force-fed indoctrination of untrue crap isn't an education either. The world is your oyster and those kids are getting real-life experiences. Okay, first up, I would say well done on recognising indoctrination, because there's a certain irony there on being indoctrinated. Jesus. Okay, but that's such a risky thing to be spouting, to be honest with you. Force-fed indoctrination of untrue crap. Well, see, when you come to untrue crap that is being taught to you at school, there's quite a lot of true things. You know, when you get taught English and maths and stuff like that, these a lot of times rely on facts. So it either is true or it's not true. It's not being force-fed crap, untrue crap, right? Like, say, I'll give you a very basic example, something that Chris can get on board with as well, because he's a maths professor, right? So you get 2 plus 2, and the answer there is 4, right? You get the picture there. It is 4, and there is no debating over that. But you would get taught that in school, because that is part of maths, and that is something that is true. It's not untrue crap. It's sorry, this really grates on me. Yeah, you may have different opinions over schooling and ways of schooling, but to call the whole education system an indoctrination of untrue crap is just ridiculous. It's an education, and these pair of twats are just not giving their kids any education. The world is your oyster, and those kids are getting real life experiences. They fucking been down a slide. Jeez. A slide. Slides. Multiple slides, in fact. I've seen them go down slides. I've also seen them eat hot chocolate, eat pizzas and chips and all sorts of things. Not just going down slides, I guess. But that doesn't quite come into the real life experience. Right, we'll move on from this comment, because this one really got under my skin clearly, and you know, I need to compose myself before we get down to the real nitty gritty. Then we had, they are homeschooled and they do schoolwork while they're on holiday. See, the thing with this is, whilst this is a very common thing that they spout, there's actually no proof of this. So this is how the IFAM kind of just get indoctrinated, to use the term just mentioned. So how are they being homeschooled whilst they're on a lilo on the pool or in the hot tub? Is Esme doing her maths work in the hot tub? Is that what's happening? Interesting. Anyway, moving on, because you know, plenty to get through. Stevie X replies, just because they're on holiday doesn't mean they can't be reading online, doing research with a tutor, which I have heard them say about before, or studying. You see snippets of their life, not their whole day. Right, okay, something I can get my teeth into here. it doesn't mean just because. When are they doing that? Just when? I mean, we may only see 20 minutes of their day, but over the course of the day, we see the entire day. So, say for instance, they go out in the morning, they go swimming, right? Then at lunchtime, we see them eating lunch, and then in the afternoon, we see them doing something else. The thing is, when you're doing homeschooling, it does give you flexibility, but it doesn't give you flexibility just to fuck off the schoolwork entirely. You have to be doing hours of work a day. Okay, just saying. But this whole snippet of their life thing, why does it never apply to IFAM? That's what I've never understood. It's like the IFAM say, oh, you don't see, you only see 20 minutes of their day. Well, so do they. So how do you know that they're a lovely family if you only see 20 minutes of their day? There might be, horrible people behind the scenes. Well, they are. But, they might be worse than we think. They already said they waited for these holidays for when the girls finished school and Isabel finished her exams. Maybe don't be so rude and keep your unkind comments to yourself. P.S. They are online schooled as well. See, again, another issue here is people not watching the vlogs. Obviously, the haters watch the vlogs more than the IFAM do, because they said that the girls, they waited for these holidays for when the girls finished school. No, they didn't say that. They said they waited. They said they waited for Isabel to finish her exams so that she could properly enjoy her holidays. But they did take them away during school time. Remember when they went to Dubai? They were in school. The kids, Isabel's exams were mentioned once, twice, and the other kids, they were still doing school, but they were taken out just to go to Dubai. They also went to Mexico during school time, and oh yeah, that's right. They're in Spain during school time. I mean, come on, right? I know. Obviously, when you're in school, you're restricted. You can't take your kids out of school, otherwise you get fined these days. But if you were to go on one holiday during school time, you'd get the book thrown at you. But these idiots have taken 3 holidays within a month, just all during school time. Unbelievable. It's so funny that it's, This one says, I partially agree with you. Formal education doesn't suit everyone. However, you cannot pass family resorts and water parks as educational experiences. Pools and pizza are fine for fun family holidays, which is what this is, and many of their previous holidays have been. So that is a reasoned response, and very true. You cannot pass off family resorts and water parks as educational experiences. Although Sarah tried in last night's vlog, didn't she? She said that the jousting was historical. And finally we have, even private schools have broke up now. It's nothing to do with you anyway. Stay out of their business that don't concern you. But again, I'm just going to go back to the whole, it doesn't concern you, stay out of their business. Why don't the IFAM do the same thing? They're always saying, oh, I love you, and you're the best family ever, and, stay out of their business. It doesn't concern you. Oh. Okay, so that's all IFAM. I'm kind of mocking the IFAM here a little bit. I know, but it's just too easy. It was too funny. I'm sorry. Well, it was a mixture of funny and just really triggered me. As you can see, it triggered me a lot. And Chris and Sarah, here we go. Chris and Sarah had this to say. That's funny because they have continued to have their tutor lessons as usual and will do so through the summer. And will do so through summer too. So probably more of an education than most. Thanks for your concern though. Oh. How? Chris, how? I'm calling this Chris because he's put a little kissy emoji. You know how he likes to kiss the iPhone. Anyway, how? Not just getting an education, but getting more of an education than most. They've been out of school for a month or more. 3 holidays: Dubai, Mexico, Spain. Mean anything? Does that mean anything to you idiots? They're going to work through the summer. You're going in the van. You're going in the van. You're going on the van trip. Do you forget these things? Do you forget your vlog? How can they? I can't believe they've said that. That you not only get an education, which is highly dubious, but get more of an education. Okay, Christopher, tell me, at what point was the last time that your girls had any form of schooling done? Anything? Give me a for instance. In the next vlog, go on, tell us when it was, and I'll accept it. I won't. Anyway, Chris, Sarah, just lay off the hard stuff, please. My heart can't take it. Please have a lovely day, both of you. And everybody else, please have an even better day. Enjoy what sun you have left and the warmth. I know it's quite warm, but stay safe. Please remember to give this video a massive thumbs up, comment everything you want to comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Please. Thank you so much. I will see you again tomorrow. Take care and bye-bye.